This is issue 11 of Transformers. It's been a few weeks since I managed to do a video and talk about this series because my day job has been really busy and, life, kids, everything. But it's good to kind of get back into this, and this issue is a bit like issue 10 where, there's not a ton of big crazy moments or anything like that. Like, a lot of this series has had insane moments and really kind of jaw-dropping pages, incredible artwork. This one, I think the main theme to this issue is Ultra Magnus, who, earlier they discovered he had been captured by the Decepticons for hundreds of years and tortured, and his friend RC, who's part of his Transformers clan, she's really sad that she never knew he was still alive. She thought he'd been gone a long time. There's a bit of this kind of interpersonal between the two female Transformers, where this one is saying, you abandon the cause, and she gives her a punch, stuff like this. But essentially, these few pages here, you can actually see Ultra Magnus. He's starting to try and get up out of his bed, and I think everyone here turns around. They're kind of chatting about their mission to rescue the other Transformers that were captured recently, which was I think Cliffjumper and Jazz. But here you see Ultra Magnus, I think for the first time on his own, under his own power. He's standing up. He still doesn't have his full kind of exterior on, but he's saying, I must be part of the new resistance. Really like that piece of art there, and just that kind of look of the inside of a Transformer. That's what I think is great about this book. You do see a lot of stuff that you probably wouldn't see in other kind of pieces of media around Transformers. It's another great thing about comics, which will always be fantastic. But essentially, you've got a bit of a story in here where Beachcomber, he was isolated for hundreds of years on the moon, and he eventually made his way back to Earth, and he was doing his own thing, and he met up with Spike, and he doesn't want anything to do with the war. He's like, let's just go and find a quiet place. So there's a lot of cool depth and interesting kind of personalities about the characters and motivations, which is a really nice touch to this series. But at the end here, there's quite a I guess it's kind of sad in a way. I wouldn't say pathetic, because I understand it, but the Transformers somehow teleport in to the Decepticons base. I can't remember exactly this part of it, but it was a bit wishy-washy in how they explained that. But they got the jump on the Decepticons. There's a bit of a battle. There's a fight. Shockwave grabs Cliffjumper here as a hostage, and this is the part here. So you've got Ultra Magnus. Finally, you get to see him turning up here, and he's got a big gun here, and I think this is this Jazz, and he's saying, oh yeah. But essentially, on the final page, you see then Ultra Magnus gets a bit spooked, and he sees Shockwave. This is the guy who's been torturing him for hundreds of years, and he's stuttering, and Optimus Prime is like, what's wrong? There's a really nice little shot here of Ultra Magnus's gun dropping to the ground, and then he's kind of just terrified. I think this is meant to be him slowly transforming. He's saying, I'm sorry, I can't. And then he just drives off, and Shockwave is just I broke his mind, and now I shall break your bodies. To be continued. Fairly low key issue. I thought it was okay, to be honest. There was no wow moments, but I guess it's good to get back into reading a comic book. I don't know how regular I'm gonna do videos here, because just lately it's been harder to do it, but nice to chalk another video down, and just to continue on reading this series, because it's definitely the most enjoyable comic book I'm reading at the moment by far.